heck is a segundo volante? Well, in the intervening week, we drew at Whistler Block. It was not our best match by any stretch of the imagination. We had a lot of players who did really well, but the rest of them didn't do enough. Omar Baez picked up an injury. He's out for a week or so. Nothing too serious. But yeah, we had to come back to claw the draw back. A Pavlovic goal in the 68th minute secured the draw for us. So today, we are playing Trans Narva. Or Narva Trans, JK Narva Trans. They're an Estonian Premier League team. The draw has already happened for the 4th round. If we win... Let me go here real quick. Clicking the wrong thing. Of course I am. If we win, we are playing either... You know what? I can go here. If we win, we're going to play Braga, who are one of the top teams in the Portuguese Premier League, or St. Pat's Athletic, who are perhaps the top team in the Irish Premier Division. Let me see. Defending champions, Shamrock Rovers. Bohemian St. Pat is like third. So they're a decent team. So yeah, we've got our work cut out for us. Today though, it's going to be the rare triple header episode because we are also playing Legia, and I want to see how well we can do against them this early in the season. If we beat them early on, it could possibly set us up for definitely finishing top 4 the rest of the season. So what I'm going to do is double check my best 11, set the reserves. I'm going to come back with our Euro Cup 2 League Path, Euro Cup 2 League Path, 3rd qualifying round, first leg. Woohoo! Game against Narva. So we're a couple minutes in, but I realized I didn't do this. It's basically our starting 11 minus the couple guys who are still tired. So Romano will go, Costa, Ivanko, Monserrat, and Dumanchik as the defensive back forward. Vukotic, Vosh, and Pareba as the midfielders. Schaefer as the attacking midfielder. Golinski and Pavlovic up top of the striker. Omer's out injured for a week or so. Wistop is gassed and is sitting on the bench. Plus, to be honest with you, I don't know that we need him this game, but we shall see. Seiko gives the ball away. Ivanko to Voss. Schaefer to Pareba. Out to Dumanchik. He goes forward, holds it up, gets it back. Vukotic is there, and it goes over the crossbar. I don't think that Petrov got a hand on it. I think it's just one of those cases where it got headed over. Seiko to Popov. Seiko centers it in. Monserrat knocks it away. Pavlovic ends up with the ball. Turns around. Long pass towards Golinski. Got by the defender, and he puts it in. It hits the post. And Lukosevic kicks it out of bounds. Petrov, long kick towards Soplakis. He has it down. Monserrat gets it to Vukotic. Back to Monserrat. Ivanko. Vukotic. Voss. To Schaefer. Back to Voss. Out to Dumanchik. Back to Voss. Dumanchik. Pareba. To Voss. Centers it to Schaefer. Pavlovic. Schaefer beats Pavlovic again, and he puts it far post. That was nice. Well, Pavlovic found the hole between the defenders and played it up. Vukotic drops it off short to Pareba. He centers it in. Voss is there, bounces back and forth. Costa takes the shot. Petrov, a very nice save. He lost the handle, but he was able to get it back. Coming up on halftime. 8 shots, 3 on target for us, only 1 for Trans. Looks like for Narva, looks like they're gonna have a chance to score before the half here. Matvienko to Popov. Back to Matvienko, Sospalkas, and Romano, a very nice stop. Punches the ball in the air over the crossbar. Monserrat heads that away. Golinski's going to run it down. Driving forward. Holds it up. Picks up speed. And he's dispossessed. Tried doing too much. Costa gets the ball away. And that is half. With 9 shots, 3 on target. They're 2-1. And a decent possession advantage. We take a 1-0 lead into the half. Costa, Golinski, back to Costa, Kodesh to Costa. Kodesh, Voss, all the way back to Montserrat, Dumanchik. Pareba, Schaefer, out to Dumanchik. Crosses it in. Galinsky, Pavlovic can't get there. Galinsky takes the shot, but it's wide left. Pareba, dispossessed by Sorensen, who kicks the ball away. Schaefer ends up with it. He drives forward, takes the shot, he puts it wide left. Come on, guys. Oh, Ivanko picked up an injury. When did that happen? Okay, we will get Muscala in for Ivanko. Bring Choniash on for Vukotish. Is that a foul? It was. Costa from distance. Oh, and he puts it away. Very nice curving shot. A great effort by Costa. Looks like Petrov may have got a hand on it, but was too little too late. That was well struck. Galinsky gets by Seiko. Drops it off to Choniash. Back out to Costa. Costa, Choniash. Back to Costa. Choniash. Centers it to Voss. Lost in the crowd. And it's knocked away. Seiko to Lip. Back to Seiko. Popov. Matvienko ends up with the ball. Popov back to Matvienko. Lip. Schaefer knocks the ball away. Galinsky. Up to Pavlovic. Back to Schaefer. Oh, he's dispossessed. Lip's going to get it before it goes out of bounds. That was a good tackle. Montserrat wins the ball back. Pareba holds it up. He's dispossessed, but Voss picks up the loose ball. Choniash to Voss. Back and forth, looking for an opening. Galinsky to Pavlovic. That was the opening we were looking for. That was nice. Some very nice passing for us. Nice little header by Galinsky to get the ball down to Pavlovic. That was a good assist. One of the things we are looking for this season is an increase in the home crowds. 15,000 per game. We were up around 13,000 last season. If we keep doing well this season, no reason 15,000 shouldn't be an achievable goal. Pareba. Dumanchik. Centers it to Voss. To Schaefer. Choniash. Voss. Pareba. Looking for an opening. Pareba to Schaefer. Some nice passing back and forth, just looking for a gap. Pavlovic, Galinsky, Pareba. Dumanchik takes the shot off the crossbar. That would have been nice. Petrov got a little lucky there. Schaefer runs up, grabs the ball, and this is going to be game. With a 3-0 victory, thanks to a brace of goals by Pavlovic and a goal by Costa, a very nice free kick. In the 71st minute, we beat Transnarva. Ivanko is only out for 1 or 2 days. Pavlovic was stellar. Let's for the goal. Legia Warsaw. We're at home against Legia. Not doing any training or anything like that. I think we'll just keep on going through, see what happens here. A little editing on my end. We should get this fixed. Need to save the game here real quick. I learned FM21, if you don't save your game, it'll crash when you least expect it to. And you can be in the middle of a really good season and lose 6 games worth of progress and transfer moves and things like that and, be up a creek. So, okay. We haven't made any more moves in the transfer window, and to be honest with you, I don't think we will. There's 3 weeks left. Something would have to, good gracious, something would have to happen for us to make some sort of move. Fernando Benitez, 106 million. Yeah, it's easy to see why. Francisco Conchacao to PSG for $74 million. That's easy to see why. One of these days. One of these days. Okay, we are playing Legia today. This is the squad we have, and this is pretty much going to be our starting 11 going forward. It's going to be Romano in goal, Costa, Muscala, Montserrat, and Wistop as the defensive back four. Muscala is going to be switching out with Mihailovic and a couple others every once in a while, but for the most part, this is going to be them. The only reason Ivanko is not starting today is because he's gassed. So Ivanko, more often than not, is going to be the other starter here. Vukovic, Voss, and Pareba as the midfielders. Schaefer is the tag midfielder because Baez is out and he is still not match fit. And then Golinski and Pavlovic. Well, you know what? It says... Yeah, he's not completely match fit, but we're going to get him on in place of Troniash. And Wistop does meet my under-22 requirements, and so I actually did really good there. Way to go, Jellicoe. Okay. We're at home today. I'm expecting a very good home crowd. We'll have to wait and see after the game if that is the case. Kornacki. Over to Sus. Flores. Angel. Angel. Oh, gets the ball back. Oh, Alaswad is there, but Romano, a very nice stop. I changed my tactics on Romano. I know I did that in-game last time. Distribute quickly to the center backs. Confirm the changes. Confirm the changes. Flores. Gets by the one defender. Holds it up. Dispossessed. Gets it back. So crosses in and Montserrat knocks it away. Kornacki runs down the loose ball. Gets it back to Ravelos. Sus. Dispossessed. Vukovic knocks it away. Golinski is going to run up and get it. Gets by the one defender. And it's 2 versus 5. And he is lost in the crowd. Was he fouled? He was. Was it inside the box or out? It was inside. And this is going to be Costa. Oh, Vukovic. I thought it was going to be Costa. And he kicks it right at Mista. Gets it back. Dispossessed. Muscala can't... Oh, they had the highlight. Oh, why the heck was Vukovic taking that? Voss. Muscala ends up with the ball after some back and forth. Pareba. Pavlovic. Pareba out to Wistop on the right. Pareba to Wistop again. He feeds Pavlovic. Pavlovic takes the shot, but a very nice save by the Legia keeper. Vukovic on the corner kick. Short kick to Pareba. Oh, Angel dispossesses him and the highlight ends. That was poor. Costa on the throw-in. Vukovic. Back to Costa. Gives it to Voss. Voss takes a shot and he curls it in from distance. Wow. What a shot for his second goal of the season. We'll look at this in the 3D here on the bigger screen. Oh, cheeky little backheel pass by Vukovic. Voss from well outside the box. Curving shot. Upper right bins, as they like to say. I don't know that I like to say that, but they like to say that. I agree with the commentary. That was a fabulous strike by Voss. Mario from distance drops it off to Flores. Wistop knocks it away. Golinski driving forward. He's got help. Feeds Pavlovic. Demori steps in front of him. Holds him up. Mista ends up with the ball. That could have been nice. Montserrat has the ball down. Alice Swat ends up with it. Takes a shot right at Romano. Romano to Muscala. Out to Costa. Long pass, but Mario steps in front of it. Angel to Flores. Alice Swat takes the shot. Angel hits the post. Wistop just bombs it away and out of bounds. I want to go back to positive. Romano to Muscala. Out to Costa. Costa drives forward. Long pass for Golinski in space. Golinski picks it up. Oh, Alice Watt steps in front of the pass. It was a poor pass by Golinski. Muscala just bangs it forward. Flores stops him from going out of bounds. Breaks it inside. Mario to Leto. To Mario. Back to Aravelos. All the way out to Leto. All alone on the left. Corner of the box. Angel's there, but he heads it over the crossbar. Man, we're getting lucky. Romano to Muscala. Out to Costa. Long pass towards Galinski. Galinski right at the keeper. Mista blocks it. Flores ends up with the ball. Vukotic steps in, takes it away from him. Can Costa stop it before going out of bounds? He can, but Flores ends up with it. Angel, Romano, nice save. And that is the half. 8 shots, 6 on target for us, 10 and 4 for Legia. Statistically speaking, we've been a lot better, but man, it's been one of those. They've had their chances. Sus on the throw-on. Alaswad. Back to Sus. Kornacki. Dispossessed by Vukotic. Driving forward. Long pass. Galinski. Got by the defender. One-on-one with Mista. Mista. Very nice save. Vukotic. Short kicks it to Pareba. Pareba sends it in. Voss is there, but he heads over the crossbar. Romano. Muscala. Gets it to Voss. Over to Costa. Vukotic. Costa again. Pavlovic got by the defenders. Mista got enough on it to push it wide left. Flores. Long pass towards Mario. Angel's there. Knocked away. Schaefer. Long pass towards Galinski, who heads it forward. Pavlovic got it. Oh, and he tried soft-toeing it over Mista, but Mista was there to stop it. Okay, we got a couple of tired players in Wistop, and a couple others are on a yellow. It's 61 minutes in. We're going to get Wistop off, bring on Domanchik. Oh, wait a minute, I can't. Because Domanchik's not Polish. Yeah, okay, I screwed that up. Voss is going to come off, and Gontrov is going to come on for him. We just got to hope Wistop doesn't die on the field. Okay, that may have been in poor taste. We just got to hope Wistop can last the rest of the game. Mario. Gonzalez is there, knocked away. Galinski's going to run it down. He's got Pavlovic in front of him. Is he going to do it one-on-one? He's going to try to. He's going to get knocked away. He's going to recover. And he's going to bang it off somebody, and it's going to go out of bounds for the Legia corner kick, which you are not going to see. Romano. Over to Monserrat. Up to Goncharov. Muscala just bangs it forward. What the heck was that, dude? Colasar out to Mario on the left. Gets by the one defender. Takes the shot, hits the post. Brunette. Knocked away. Muscala. However, Brunette ends up with it. Leto, top of the box. Takes the shot, but he skies it over the crossbar. And with a 1-0 victory, we escape with the win. I firmly believe it was an escape, because even though we had 15 shots, 10 on target, and Legia had 17 and 5, they had a lot more chances, it seemed. We only had 2 off target. They had the one woodwork hit, 2 clear-cut chances to our 3. We had a slight possession advantage. I'm going to say it was good for us, but I really don't want to say that, but I don't want to upset the squad. So what I need to ensure is I have one of the other players, one of the other under 19 players, under 22 players on the bench. I can start with Stop, but if I want to take him off, I'm going to have to replace him with one of the midfielders. What I ought to do is look and see if there's any Polish defenders who can play all 3 backfield positions and put him on the bench. We can take a look. There's still 3 weeks left in the transfer window. But we got Narva coming up in a couple of days, so we're going to be back with that match in just a bit. Well, after a little bit of searching, I did find a player who can play all 3 defensive backfield positions. Who was it? You know what? I can find out because I can go here. I can click Bala. He's wanted by Zaglebi. So if we go here and find Zaglebi Shoshoniak, it was not Goral. Patrick Szymanski, who, even though he's not the best from a determination point of view, I'd keep him on the bench and he can come in and play all three positions. I said, hey, how much do you want for him? They said they want $2.4 million for him, a 40% selling clause, and they also want a player exchange. And the player they wanted to exchange was Sergius Bala. And I said, why are you interested in Sergius Bala? And then I looked at Sergius Bala and realized he's actually not half bad, at least in terms of... And then I looked at Sergiu Bala and said, he's a star and a half current ability. He's got 3.5 star potential. He's got some nice things about him. The teamwork, the determination, the concentration, the bravery is nice. Physically, he's not the best, but the natural fitness certainly counts. Marking and tackling aren't the best, but he can play defensive right back, a little bit of defensive center back. They have him listed as a striker as well, pressing forward. I can see that. And he can kind of not really sort of play defensive left back, but I can stick him on the bench. And assuming that Wistop, if something happens where he has to come off late in the game, I can take him off and put Bala on. And I need to replace this coach here. So anyhow, a player exchange plus a 40% selling clause after $2.4 million, that must be something with Bala that they're seeing that I'm not. And I'll totally play that up. They just had a guy injured not less than 10 minutes into the game. Lip, Matt Vienko, Schaefer with the ball. Oh, yeah, it reminds me. Pavlovic, and he scores. Baez hurt his knee. He's out for the next 8 weeks, minimum. So Schaefer's going to be getting the start for the foreseeable future at advanced midfielder. And push comes to shove, depending on how well Baez recovers, he may or may not be here come January. We'll have to see who's out there. So we're back up to about $1 million in the transfer budget. We got about $12,000 to play with in the wage budget. I know I changed my corners routines. Why are they going back to that? I know. Pop off. Back to I know. Long pass. Wistop. Sends it right to Matt Vienko. Matt Vienko, however, Sanchez gets the ball. Pavlovic, and he can't control it. Oh, Sorensen over the top, and Romano, a very nice save. Montserrat knocks the ball away. Popov ends up with it. It's Sama. Back to Aino. Elno. He just kicks the ball away. Costa drops it off to Romano. Montserrat. Out to Wistop. Back to Montserrat. Wistop. Back and forth. Ivanko. Runs into his own player. Gets it back to Montserrat. Long pass. Sanchez gets by the defender. Can he round the keeper? He does. Oh, that was nice. I'm giving Golunski a rest. That's why Sanchez is up there. And he's not as fast as Golunski, but he's fast enough. Plus, I do believe he is left-footed. Which, let's check that out here real quick. Sanchez. No, he's right-footed. But he plays a very good advanced forward. Physically, he's solid. Mentally, I like, the decision-making, the composure's nice. Everything else is fairly solid. Technically, he's really good. He's a very good backup. He's also, I brought him in to play advanced midfielder more than anything else. But, if he can spell Golunski or Pavlovic, I'm more than happy to have him do that. I didn't even put Golunski on the bench. He was tired. Montserrat to Ivanko. Vukotic to Voss. Oh, he tried threading the needle, but he couldn't do it. Montserrat ends up back with the ball. Gets it back to Voss. Over to Vukotic. Voss again. Pareba. Back to Voss. Schaefer to Voss. Pavlovic got by the defenders, and the keeper, a very nice save. Petrov. Was that Petrov? I don't know. Vukotic to Pareba. Short kick. Back to Vukotic. Sends it in. Ivanko. He's swarmed and can't do much with it. Ends up kicking it away. Corner kick. Vukotic again to Pareba. Aino steps in front of it. Pareba gets it back. Vukotic crosses it in, knocked away. Matvienko just bombs it away. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be the end of the highlight. And we are at halftime with a 3-0 lead thanks to 10 shots, 6 on target, a huge possession advantage. A 2-0 lead. 2-0 lead. I'm sorry. Everybody having a solid game. Somebody just picked up a yellow. Ivanko did. Lip. Matvienko back to Lip. Long pass. Komlov is there, but he pushes it just wide right. Pareba from distance sends it in. Popov knocks it away, but Voss is going to run down the loose ball. Gets it out to Monserrat, to Pareba. Monserrat, who's really far forward and really far right. Pavlovic, Sanchez takes the shot, but he hits it too hard. We are going to make a couple of subs here. We're going to get Ivanko off and bring on Muscala. We'll bring Woodstop off and bring on Bala. Oh, I do have Galinsky on the bench. I don't know what I was thinking earlier. I'd blame the bifocals, but that's just not true. Romano. Over to Muscala. Long pass. Kicks it too hard. Seiko ends up with it. To Komlov. Back to Seiko. Popov. Sorensen. Feeds Popov. Oh, just wide right. Thought for a minute there that was going in. Okay, we got a lot of guys who are kind of gassed. I think we're going to get Voss off and bring on Goncharov for him. Costa sends it in, off the crossbar. Pavlovic gets it before it goes out of bounds. Costa again, but the highlight ends. That was just... Matvienko from distance to Popov, top of the box. Back to Matvienko. Vainumier. Matvienko. Out to Vainumier. He gets it to Aino. Aino sends it in. It's knocked away. Schaefer isn't going to get there. He challenges, though. Goncharov ends up with the ball. Pavlovic to Sanchez. Back and forth. Pavlovic holds it up. Gets it to Vukotic. Vukotic, top of the box. All the way back out to Costa. Costa to Goncharov. Goncharov feeds Schaefer. Schaefer to Sanchez. Sanchez tries setting in, but he bounces it off a trans player. Goncharov to Sanchez, who puts up far post. But he was offsides. Holy cow, was he offsides. Even I knew that was offsides. And if I know it's offsides, you know it's offsides. I keep wanting to look over here for my camera, and I don't know why. It's because this is where I used to have the game. That's why. But that is the game with a 5-0 aggregate victory, a 2-0 victory today. We beat Trans, and we are going to face probably Braga. Let's find out. Let's see. AAB beat HGK. Zilnia beat Aberdeen on penalties, it looks like. Beşiktaş beat Hapoel Beersheva on away goals. Sparta Prague beat Levski. Gardens beat Partizan. St. Pat's Athletics beat Braga 2-1. So we're playing St. Pat's. Received 90,000. We're playing St. Pat's next, and that is literally in a week. We got Zaglebi coming up, and then we got St. Pat's coming up. So that'll be the next episode, 4th qualifying round. I mean, what can you do? So the current injuries of the moment, Baez. He sprained his knee ligaments for 4 to 7 weeks. Figure 6 weeks tops. A couple games to get him back up to speed. But in the meantime, it looks like Sanchez and Schaefer are going to be able to do a job. So, yeah. We got to fix the training here. And against Legia, we had 20,000 fans. That's actually not too bad. And the first game against Legia, well, that was at a neutral site. That was, where was that? Super Cup final, Joseph Podolski Stadium, which I want to say is in Warsaw, but it's not the Legia. It's not the Legia Stadium. I could be wrong there. But our home attendances against the bigger clubs have been creeping up. 20,000 against Legia is nice. It remain, if we can keep having an upward trend in terms of attendance, I will be quite happy. Our Euro Cup run is going really well. St. Pat's is a good squad. I'm surprised they beat Braga, but it's FM. Anything can happen. We drew our FA Polish Cup first round match against Wisła Pułtawny, who are a professional club. They're second division, I want to say. So, we'll probably start the second teamers against them and keep our fingers crossed. Save the game here. So 3 decent games today. Beating Trans 3-0 the first time. The game against Legia, it could be just me projecting. We won 1-0 rather, but it seemed like it could have gone the other way really, really easily. So, and then the second game against Transnarva was just enough to get the job done. I mean, the 3 away goals, the 3 goals at home the first time was more than enough to get the job done, I think. But, it's FM. If you don't take it seriously, it'll jump back up and bite you. So, we'll be back in a bit. We got Słoniak coming up, and then St. Pat's Athletic. We're away first. Good performance there. We're setting ourselves up fairly good for the home stretch. So if you did like what you've seen and heard, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer those as fast as I can. My name's FM Jellico, and I thank you for watching.